Alright, thought I'd do a quick port review for Warriors Orochi 3 Ultimate Definitive Edition. This just kind of dropped out of nowhere. I woke up in the morning and people in my Discord tend to tell me about gaming-related things that I might not catch. I woke up and I saw the trailer and I thought, like, okay, this is probably coming out in, like, September or something. Like, nope, it's out right now. So I emailed, or I DM'd the Koei Tecmo America social media account and they gave me the key. I've been playing for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. As you know, I beat this game again recently, back in May. For Muso May, I bought the game on Switch, and then I went through the whole process of hacking my Switch and getting the game off there legally and then running it at 60 FPS. And then they dropped this, so it's kind of not what I wanted right now, but I was able to cheat some of my stuff back. So in any case, the port is pretty bare bones. Mostly just pretty bare bones options in here. As you can see, they've got draw distance, they've got shadows, reflections, anti-aliasing, light shafts, and effects level. Now, I think that is particles. I'm not quite sure, but we're going to run everything on high for now. The game does go up to 4K. There aren't many Koei Tecmo Muso ports that do that, so I can't really imagine these assets scaling up very well to 4K. I mean, this is like a 12-year-old game at this point, so when you consider the original game came out in 2011, this game is like 12 years old, so I don't know why you'd want to do that, but the option is there. The frame rate only goes up to 60, unfortunately. The game logic was tied to the frame rate before, as far as I know, so it's a miracle they got it to run at 60 at all. For preservation's sake, this is the best version. It also comes with all the DLC, so I can show some of that right now. This is basically the Switch version. The Switch version is pretty much exactly like this. The main difference with this is, of course, the higher resolution and frame rate. Everything else is identical, so if you bought that game on the Switch because of my videos back in May and June, it's literally the same game. But if you haven't, and you haven't played the game in a while, this is definitely the best version by far. So if I go into change team here, see they have all the costumes here. This is costume from Dynasty Warriors 6. So all the costumes are available, pretty much everything, but I guess some of the collab stuff is not available, but I don't even remember what that was, so it shouldn't matter too much. You get all the content, you get all the levels, all the costumes, the DLC, everything. Now, there is no multiplayer in this version. The Switch version also does not have online. However, I seem to remember the netcode in this being horrendous back when it came out on PS3, so it's a blessing in disguise. If you wanted to play this with somebody, you could very easily set up Parsec or Steam Remote Play together with them and probably play that way better. I don't know anybody else with the game. That might be something I test out at some point. I do have a couple people in my Discord server that have it. Other than that, the game is basically the same. The options are bare bones. It looks quite nice. We'll go ahead and do a quick level here. Now my question now is this going to come out on console, because this literally is just the Switch version. It's the Switch version with better graphics and frame rate. That's it. There's nothing else different about it. It looks really weird. feel like the particle effects are like really excessive in this version, but I haven't played a home console version of this in a while. The Switch version did have some draw-in, hop-in on the officers, but other than that, it was pretty much the best way to play the game. Now I'd say it's the second best way. You don't really need a supercomputer to play this, so I guess you could still get the Switch version, but the Switch version is all in Japanese, so that might be, might hold you back. Might be a deal breaker for some. I played the Switch version for like 70 hours, so it's not coming at an opportune time for me. I literally just did this like before I went on vacation. But there's gonna be cheats. I was able to cheat all the money back and stuff, so that part's not a problem. It's mostly just you have to play through the game again still, so I did have a cheat engine table ready, but the problem is the values don't seem to work after I've had it open more than once, so we'll have to wait for a professional to do that. Very much a script kiddie when it comes to cheat engine. I can do like basic stuff, but can't do anything too advanced. They start you out with in this game. They're like my least favorites. Takes a while to get the homeboys in this game. A lot of escort missions at the beginning of this game too. This game starts off really slow, but eventually it starts to speed up. You gotta keep talking to people and making them walk to places and stuff. And later on, it's like, nope, just kill stuff. I'm like, yeah, it should always be that way. What's nice about Three Hopes is they have a nice balance between having to escort idiots and just kill stuff. Frame rates stable 60 FPS even with all this going on. I haven't tried Gauntlet mode yet, but that'll have to come in time. Alright, pretty boring level, but there's some nice gameplay for you. Overall, the port is fine. There's not really anything wrong with it. My major complaint would be there's two things. First is that the particle effects seem really excessive in this for some reason. Seems like way more than what I remember, although I haven't played an actual home console version of this game in like 10 years, so I don't remember if it was like that before, but it does seem like the particle effects are like more excessive than they used to be. Also, this is kind of a nitpick, especially because this is PC and you can easily just cheat your stuff back, like I did. There are no save data bonuses, so if you've got any of the other Muso games on Steam, which there's about a dozen of them now, you won't get any nice little hookups for having the save files, which is kind of strange because this is actually a fresh port. The Switch version actually does have that feature, even though I didn't really have any of the Muso games in English, in Japanese I mean, they were all English. It still detected my English save file and gave me stuff. Even the copy of Warriors Orochi 8 that I have, not Warriors Orochi 8, but Dynasty Warriors 8, sorry, I'm tired. Even that gave me save data for Warriors Orochi 3, even though that never actually came out in English. So, I don't know what's up with that. I'd say that, and the fact that there's no online and the particle effects seem a bit excessive. Those are like the only things wrong with the port. Otherwise, this is definitely the best way to play it. I wouldn't really count on mods or anything. These games are on a proprietary engine, and they're hard to mod by default, or by proxy. But it's still a pretty good port. I would highly recommend it. $40 might seem pretty steep, but then you remember this game has like $300 of DLC or something crazy like that. So you're getting all that for the price of $40. Chances are you most likely stopped playing this game before they released all the DLC, or you just never bought it. So if it's been a while since you played this, you're definitely going to have at least something new to discover, and you'll also have a better frame rate and higher resolution as well. Anyway, I probably won't do too much with this for a while. I am working on Monster Hunter. I'm working on 3 Hopes still as well. I need to get an overview out for that, so I need to finish my 3rd playthrough of 3 Hopes, and then get out the overview and some raw gameplay for you guys. And then I'll probably play through this again, but most likely I'm going to wait until there's some more cheats and mods and stuff, because I literally just played like 70 hours of this game the past 2 months, so this is not like a refreshing experience for me again. I kind of got unlucky. I bought this back during the Golden Week sale on the Switch eShop, and then I dumped it for PC and got it running at 60 FPS, and then they just kind of randomly shadow dropped this morning. So it's not at an opportune time for me, but I'll put up as much gameplay as I can once I get my file back to where it should be. Thanks for watching.